What did I tell myself before embarking on this sail? Man, you got an insane amount of work ahead of you. You've got an insane amount of work ahead of you. My name is Oliver. I quit my job and liquidated my 401k to buy a boat to chase my dream to sail around the world. And right now I'm in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. I have like this condition with my neck, so I run the risk of going paralyzed. I've got it's called Klippel syndrome, and so I found out 3 years ago. I got diagnosed with it, and so all of my cervical vertebrae are fused, and they're missing all of the discs. The way the doctor described it is I have a spine of somebody who's like 115 years old, and that kind of like hearing that kind of just shook up my world. I literally got after it for like 12 months straight on everything, as far as like working on the boat, learning how to sail, learning everything about a boat, and then also posting on social media and learn. I didn't know anything about social media. I didn't know anything about a boat. I didn't know anything about how to sail. I didn't know anything about how to maintain a boat. I didn't know anything about social media, and I did all of it, and I learned all of it at the same exact time. So I just like neglected every single corner of my life and only focused on those things. And I ate like rice and beans for a year straight just to like save money. I went viral on the same exact day I set sail. So the past 9 days have been just absolutely insane. You know what I mean? Like, because I'm crossing an ocean, and then I also went viral at the same time. And it's like these two crazy things. Like once I got rid of the idea, like the money being an equation and not like caring about money, um, everything kind of worked out. I don't know. I mean, I've made every single bad financial decision you could possibly make. Like, I liquidated my 401k. I basically funded this on credit cards, and with like just a shady plan, as far as like how I'm gonna pay it off. But it worked out. Right now, I'm not terrified. But there's like when my rudder failed, that was like the worst time. There, like it couldn't have happened at a worse time. And the sea state, it was like literally I was like looking up at like a 2-story building, which were the waves, and then the boat started to turn and take the waves on the side, which you're not supposed to take waves on the side. And it was the most violent thing I've ever experienced in my entire life. And trying to fix something when the boat is like rocking, like going from this to this within like 2 seconds. Every 2 seconds, I was getting thrown from one end to the other constantly. And it's and a lot of people. I don't know. A lot of people think that might be like a super terrifying experience or like a bad experience. But I think I definitely came out of that situation a different person. But there's no option, right? It's like I either fix that problem, or at some point the boat like capsizes or the rudder snaps off or something crazy happens and I sink, and that's it. You just have to do it. You have to figure it out, and it's just so pure. Even if you scroll down to when I first started posting on TikTok, that person is completely different. And that person had already quit, but that person is completely different than the person I am now. I am unrecognizable in comparison to who I was a year and a half ago. A completely different person. It's crazy to think. All of this was impossible, like to me. Like every single thing I've done has been what in my mind was completely impossible and unattainable. And somehow I did it. I attained. So like, you don't need to be the smartest guy in the world, and you don't need to know everything or have everything figured out. And because it's possible. Yeah, I don't know, to chase your dream. It is truly like possible.